Steve Zetro Souza. Thrash metal is full of a lot of very unique voices. You know, you got Chuck Billy, you got Tom Mariah, you got Dave Mustaine, you got Bobby Blitz, and then you got Steve Zetro Souza. The second, and many would argue, main vocalist of Exodus, the Bruce Dickinson of Exodus, if you will. A little while ago this year, he and Exodus decided to part ways again, and I'm not going to get into the details of the story so as to save time. But long story short, he ended up deciding to do some solo shows, and his backing band happened to be from Rochester, New York, which is where I'm from. I was asked to play drums for Steve Zetro Souza, playing Exodus songs, playing Testament songs from the Legacy demo, which Zetro was on, and a couple AC/DC covers in there too, just for good measure, you know. They do call him the Bon Scott of thrash metal after all, so you gotta do it. We played our first couple shows in Florida at the Brass Mug in Tampa and at Piper's in Pompano Beach. And it was a blast, man. It was a crazy experience, a lot of fun. The first show we played was at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida. Now this is a legendary spot. It switched locations a couple times, but the original location, it was where Death got their start in Tampa, Obituary, Cannibal Corpse, all those Tampa, Florida death metal bands, the US death metal stuff. That was really the ground zero for a lot of that. It's a super cool spot. They got a Motorhead urinal, which is pretty cool. You'll see that in the footage. You know, it's just your classic dive. It's writing all over the walls. You can smoke in there, which is really cool for me and my disgusting habit. But yeah, overall, it was just cool to see a little piece of death metal history there. All the bartenders, everybody who was working there was very cool, very friendly. It was a great time. In the following video, I'm going to show you some footage from the hotels, from the venues. I'm going to show you a little drum cam footage of me doing my thing. And I'm going to give you a little bit of what I took away from the whole thing. Enjoy. Donny, introduce yourself. Who am I talking to?
Donny Death.
What do you play?
Zetro bass.
Okay, all right, Kyle.
Billy Buttfucker.
Okay, that's your real name. Let me get a little closer.
Get the fuck out of here.
What do you play besides your penis?
Oh, the skin flute.
Well, besides that.
2 skin flutes.
Oh shit. Who's this fucker?
Zippy. I make it happen.
You don't want to look at me. Kyle, what song are you most excited to play tonight?
Barbie Girl.
Okay, what are you excited to play?
Nickelback should be great.
Okay, but Donny, what are you most excited to play tonight?
Thrash under pressure.
Kyle, how does this banner make you feel?
Feel good.
Feel good? Good. Hey, Zakk. Fuck you, Zakk. Would you eat this hot sauce, Kyle?
Fuck yeah.
Are you lying to me?
No.
Okay.
You can eat it with chips, and it's that good.
Okay. All right.
It's not just a hot sauce. It's really good.
There you go. You ever drink it straight?
Ernie, longtime friend of Zetro, Long Island, New York. The Zetro way back in the day. Look at that madman.
What year is that?
Still going strong. 86, 87.
So that's Pleasures of the
Somewhere.
Flesh?
Exodus of the flesh.
There you go.
Fucking Motorhead toilet.
Supporting us on these shows was the band Hatriot. If you don't know, Hatriot has Cody Souza and Nick Souza in the band. They're both Zetro's sons. So it was a regular Souza-palooza, if you could believe that. And those guys were awesome, man. They were super, super tight, super professional. Just really nice guys in general. They helped us out a lot. And I can't speak highly of them enough. We were originally going to do a couple of Hatriot songs, but then we took them off the set because Hatriot was joining us. So it was really cool watching them play the songs that I'd been practicing and that kind of stuff. And they were just super, super tight, man. I mean, look at it for yourself. that? What's that? Oh no, it's his dick! Oh god!
Yeah.
second show was at a place called Piper's in Pompano, which is just a little bit outside of Fort Lauderdale. That was a really cool spot too. It was pretty much the perfect setup for a touring band to come through. You got Piper's right here, you had a laundromat right here, and then you had an Aldi's right here. I mean, dude, it's perfect. And that was a lot of fun too. I got to play with the band Isotropy, which features Roddy. If you don't know him, he's one of the most legendary death metal and extreme metal drummers of all time. So that was really, really cool. He was super humble, super down to earth. I bought this book off of him, The Evolution of Blast Beats. If there's anybody who would be considered an authority on the subject, it would be Roddy. I got him to sign it. He's just super, super friendly, great guy. I mean, and dude, you'll see some footage. He's an absolute ripper. It's just like, it's like breathing for him. It's crazy. Big inspiration for sure. I've been playing shows for about 3-4 years, something like that, locally, and a little bit of touring stuff in the Northeast around where I'm from. But I've never done anything on this level before, and I definitely learned a lot. The big thing I learned as a drummer is that you gotta be as versatile as possible. You gotta be willing to adapt to changes in general. You gotta be willing to fix stuff on the fly, and if need be, you gotta be willing to play drum kits that aren't yours. Basically, the more you're able to adapt to, the easier it's gonna be for you and for the people around you. And Nick Souza from Hatriot is a great example of that. He did really, really well playing on other people's kits. It was pretty uncomfortable at first, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm used to playing this stuff on my drums the way that I have them set up, and playing them on somebody else's setup, it can be a little tricky. You just make it work and you adapt, and that's all that you can do. Between that and just the nerves of playing on a show on this level, which I haven't really done before, and just the build-up of the whole summer practicing these songs over and over and over again, running through them time after time after time, staying up till 1 in the morning playing drums, and then finally being there and actually playing, there were a lot of nerves involved. And in the footage of Thrash Under Pressure that you're about to see from the Piper's gig, there were a couple fills that didn't come out so good, but I chose to keep that in there specifically to show you that we're all human here and we all make mistakes, and the bottom line is if you make a mistake, you got to keep going. That's the way it goes. You can't stop playing. And that might seem obvious for people watching this who have been doing it for a while or who have played shows at all. But to the average drummer in their bedroom who wants to do this kind of stuff for a living, that's something you gotta know. As long as you're keeping time and as long as you're staying with the song and keeping up with the rest of the band, the crowd isn't gonna notice massive mistakes. Now, when you put your drumming under a microscope, you're gonna notice it, and then you look back and you say, okay, how could I do that better? But generally, it's not the end of the world if you make a mistake, and that's a big thing too. You gotta be able to roll with the punches and give yourself a little bit of grace too. That's definitely a big takeaway from this. So this is it, night 2 right here. Piper's, Pompano Beach. Non-smoking. That's fucking lame. You can smoke in the brass mug. That's alright, they got pool tables, drink specials, dude. Donny, what are we looking at here?
Oranges, hard mandarins,
What do you got in that cup, dude?
pineapple juice, healthy.
Vitamin C, dude. It's fucking important. Please sponsor us. This is still so fucking surreal. I really can't believe I'm here. Fucking sweating my balls off here in Florida. Loving this weather, man. It's beautiful. You can see, look at that shit, dude. But holy shit. Can't believe it, dude. Can't believe it.
It's called a shroud of urine. go. Under pressure. Thank you guys for coming down and making my first shows as Zetro band so fucking awesome. Thank you guys. And we'll see you again. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Well, Donnie, we're back in Rochester. How's it feel?
I got my phone. I'm happy.
He's got his phone.
I'm a happy camper. Dude.
He lost his phone earlier.
Played
it was
with
the whole
Zetro.
thing.
Everything's good.
We played with fucking Zetro.
Tore some shit up.
Fucking sweatshirt right there. Absolutely.
Oh,
but we're back home now.
Hang on a minute. Someone's texting me.
This bad boy right here, SKB Rolling Cymbal Vault. Fucking great shit. Great shit. SKB, I would ask you for an endorsement, but I don't need one because I got a couple cases from you already, and I know they're gonna last me fucking forever because they're super durable. This did it. This did it right here. How's it feel, Zakk?
Fucking great.
What'd you just do?
Played with motherfucking Zetro, bitch.
Absolutely. Big takeaways. I learned a lot, and I'm gonna distill what I learned down into a couple bullet points here. One, like I said, you need to be adaptable. If you're gonna be a touring musician, you need to be able to adapt there's just day-to-day changes, but also day of the show stuff. You know, every venue is going to be different. You might not necessarily get to bring your own kid along, or, you know, even if you have a technical rider, people might get stuff wrong. You might end up playing some stuff that you're not used to. Either way, changes in the set list, you know, last-minute additions, all kinds of stuff like that. Be as adaptable as possible, because that's part of being easy to work with. Don't be afraid to talk to people. That's a big thing too. Be friendly, shake hands, kiss babies, introduce yourself, you know. Get yourself out there a little bit, because you never know what kind of seeds you plant might end up helping you in the future. Above all, try to enjoy yourself. You know, as long as you've been practicing and keeping up with the material, it is best in situations like this to over-prepare in every way possible. You want to think of as many possible things that could go wrong as possible, and you want to plan for all of them. You know, make sure you bring extra chargers. Make sure you try to get enough sleep. That's a big one too. Just make sure to be as prepared as possible, and that goes on the musical side of things too. You want to practice, because however you feel you are with the material at home, if you're really nervous and you're playing these songs for the first time on a certain level, you're going to be at about 75% of that level of confidence. So you want to over prepare. You also don't need to buy every single meal that you eat, okay? If you're trying to save money, I didn't do this. I'm telling you this because so you can learn from my mistakes. Go to a Walmart, go to a grocery store first thing, get everything that you might possibly need, and just go off of that. All right, you can go out, like, it's nice to go out to dinner like once, you know, community, team building, whatever, but you don't need to overdo it with the food. That's gonna really kill you if you're not careful. Socks, bring a lot of socks. You can never have too many socks. Those things get fucking dirty, let me tell you. And above all, man, just try to enjoy yourself. You know, you're gonna be nervous if you're playing a show for the first time, you're playing out of town for the first time, you're playing a show on a certain level for the first time, you're playing songs that you haven't played before. You're always going to be nervous, right? But you got to remember that if you're nervous, that's your body preparing you for what you're about to do, and you got to try to really drink it all in as much as possible and just appreciate the fact that you're even there, you know, because not everybody gets to play music. Not everybody can physically play music. Not everybody has the time. Not everybody has the money. Not everybody has the dedication. So if you've been dedicated enough to get to this point, appreciate it. Really enjoy it, because you don't know how many of them you got, man. You never know. The biggest takeaway I would say that I got from this is, from the whole experience, from the preparation to the actual event itself, is that if you cannot let self-doubt get in your way when it comes to anything in life, but especially music. You have to be your own biggest cheerleader, you have to be your own biggest advocate, and you have to be your own biggest supporter, in the sense that you're supporting your future self by preparing as much as possible beforehand. It takes a kind of delusional optimism to be able to really believe in yourself to the point where you know, without beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you can rise to an occasion and make something happen. And if you do that, and if you're reliable, you're dependable, you're a good hang, you'll go far. You'll go really far, and you're gonna have a fucking blast doing it. Well, that's about it, y'all. Thanks for watching my video. Zetro is coming to Australia in February. I will put the ticket link in the description. If you live in Australia and you want to come see us, now's your chance to do it. It's going to be a blast. I'm super excited. I've never been to Australia before. I don't really know much about it, besides like kangaroos and fosters. It's going to be a blast, and I hope to see you there if you're down under and you're watching this. Passion Fury.